Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Science Class 4. Today we will do revision of Lesson 2 and will solve exercise of Lesson 2. Objectives of today's lecture: students will be able to understand the role of teeth, to describe the different sets and types of teeth with its function, and to describe the different parts of tooth.
Teeth are present inside our mouth and they help in biting and chewing the food. Unlike a python, humans cannot swallow food in one big gulp. Food must be broken down into smaller pieces before it can be swallowed. This function is performed by hard structure which is called teeth. Humans have different types of teeth that performs various different functions such as cutting, tearing, grinding and crushing the food. Human beings have two sets of teeth, temporary set and permanent set. We have all gone through the phase during our childhood where we would lose a tooth and a new one would already be ready below it. As humans, we have two sets of teeth, temporary set and permanent set. The first set is called milk teeth, primary teeth or baby teeth. They start erupting when we are 6 months old, and the next set of teeth called permanent teeth begin erupting as we turn 6 years old. Many of us may have asked the question to any elder that why are my teeth falling? But have you ever wondered what is the difference between milk teeth and permanent teeth? Milk teeth are very important for the normal growth and development of a child, and in fact as important as your permanent teeth, which is second type of teeth. Though there is a significant difference between milk teeth and permanent teeth, milk teeth perform certain important functions until the permanent teeth can take over. Like they help the child bite and chew the food which is essential for the child to gain proper nutrition during his or her early years. They allow the proper development of speech. They create and hold space for eruption of permanent teeth, which is second set of teeth in the jaw. They ensure proper tooth alignment when the permanent teeth begin to erupt. They build confidence and self-esteem in the child. As you know, milk teeth are very important. Permanent teeth are also very important. Permanent teeth appears when the child is about 6 years old. Milk teeth start falling out one by one, and then slowly new ones, means new teeth which are bigger in size, take their place, and this set of new teeth is called permanent teeth. As you know, teeth are hard structures which are used to chew food. They are not made of bones like the rest of the skeleton, but have their own unique structure to enable them to break down food. Now, according to their functions, there are 4 types of teeth: premolars, molars, canines, and incisors. Your 8 incisor teeth are located in the front part of your mouth. You have 4 of them in your upper jaw and 4 in your lower jaw. Incisors are shaped like small chisel. They have sharp edge that help you bite into food. Whenever you sink your teeth into something such as an apple, you use your incisor teeth. Incisors are usually the first set of teeth to erupt, appearing at about 6 months old. The adult set grows in between the ages of 6 and 8. Your 4 canine teeth sit next to the incisors. You have 2 canines on the top of your mouth and 2 on the bottom. Canines have a sharp pointed surface or tearing food. The first baby canines come in between the age of 16 months and 20 months. The upper canines grow in first, followed by the lower canines. Lower adult canines emerge in the opposite way. First, the lower canines poke through the gums around age of 9. Then the upper canines come in at the age of 11 or 12. Your 8 premolars sit next to your canines. There are 4 premolars on top and 4 on the bottom. Premolars are bigger than canines and incisors. They have a flat surface with ridges for crushing and grinding food into smaller pieces to make it easier to swallow. Baby molar teeth are replaced by adult premolars. Infants and young children do not have premolars because these teeth don't start to come in until around the age of 10. Your 12 molars are your biggest and strongest teeth. You have 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom. The main 8 molars are sometimes divided into your 6-year and 12-year molar based on when they typically grow in. The large surface area of your molars help them grind up food. When you eat, your tongue pushes food to the back of your mouth. Then your molars break up the food into pieces small enough for you to swallow. The molars include 4 wisdom teeth, which are the last set of teeth to come in. They usually come in between the age of 17 and 25. Wisdom teeth are also called third molar. As you know, teeth are hard structures which are used to chew food, and they are not made like the rest of the skeleton but have their unique structure. Now here, a tooth has a crown and a root. The crown is the part we see, whereas the root is the part inside the gums. Gums hold the teeth in their places. The white part on the outside of a tooth is called the enamel. It is the hardest substance in the human body. Below the enamel lies the hard dentine. Now let me explain you again. A tooth has a crown and a root. The crown is the part we see, whereas the root is the part inside the gums. Gums hold the teeth in their places. The white part on the outside of a tooth is called enamel, and it is the hardest substance in the human body. Below the enamel lies the hard dentine. Inside the dentine lies the pulp. It is very soft and full of nerves and blood vessels. The pulp forms the central part of the tooth. Now let's revise care of teeth. Your mouth is important and your teeth are also very important. So don't take your teeth or oral health for granted. For good dental health, brush and floss your teeth regularly. Eat a healthy diet and see your dentist regularly for dental cleaning and checkups. Because a healthy mouth makes for a healthy body and a pretty smile. Proper care of teeth is very important. When we eat, tiny bits of food get stuck in spaces between our teeth. We need to clean them out, otherwise germs can grow there and form a sticky layer called plaque. Proper brushing with a toothbrush and toothpaste can prevent these problems. Like brush your teeth at least twice a day, once in the morning and once before going to bed. Use up and down motion to brush teeth. Brush the top teeth downwards and the bottom teeth upward. Brush out the back of the teeth. Brush the flat surface of premolar and molar. Use a tongue cleaner to clean the tongue. Rinse your mouth well after meals. It cleans all the waste thing from our mouth. Eat food that is healthy for teeth and gums. For example, milk, eggs, egg, curd, to protect your teeth, avoid eating too many sweets, sugary snack or soft drinks. And visit the dentist regularly for checkups. Calcium is very important for strong teeth. Milk and milk products such as curd and cheese are rich sources of calcium. Eating fruits and salads also help in keeping our teeth healthy. The digestive system of the human body comprises a group of organs working together to convert food into energy for the body. The diagram given here represents different parts of the human digestive system that convert food into essential nutrition absorbed by the body. Healthy eating habits are also important for good health. Eat fruits and vegetables every day. This will provide your body with minerals and vitamins as well as dietary fiber. Always wash your hands before and after meals. Rinse your mouth well after meals. And always try to eat a balanced diet. Microbes are very small living things that cannot be seen with the naked eyes. They can be seen only with the help of an instrument called microscope. There are main 4 types of microbes like virus, bacteria, fungus and protozoa. They are useful also, like some microbes are used in making bread and buns. Some microbes change milk into curd. Some microbes helps in the digestion of food. Now, some microbes are harmful also, and they are called germs, which can cause diseases. Like virus cause diseases such as common cold, influenza and polio. Bacteria causes cholera, tuberculosis, pneumonia and typhoid. And fungi cause diseases such as ringworm and athlete's.
Now, today we will understand question 4. Write one word for the following. First, teeth for cutting and biting the food. As you know, according to the function of teeth, there are 4 types of teeth: incisors, canines, premolars and molars, from which incisors teeth cut the food. As you know, there are 8 incisors in all, 4 in each jaw, 4 in upper jaw and 4 in lower jaw, and they are used for cutting and biting the food. So, answer is incisors. Second, hard white part on the outside of a tooth. The answer is enamel. As you know, teeth are hard, mineral-rich structures which are used to chew food, and they have their own unique structure. Here, a tooth has a crown and root, which are 2 main parts. The crown is the part we see, and root is the part inside the gum. And enamel is the white part on the outside of a tooth. Now, third, the soft part of tooth that contain nerves and blood vessels. Enamel is the hardest substance in the human body, and below that enamel part lies the hard dentine, and inside the dentine lies this pulp, which is very soft and full of nerves and blood vessels. So answer is pulp, which is very soft and full of nerves and blood vessels. Now next, the process by which food is broken down into simpler form. Answer is digestion. As you know, the food that we eat is broken down into simpler form, and these simpler forms of food give energy that can be used by our body. So digestion is very important, and it is the process by which food is broken down to a simpler form. Now next, harmful microbes that cause diseases. As you know, microbes are very small living thing that cannot be seen with the naked eye, and they can be only seen with the help of an instrument called microscope. Now, few microbes are useful and few are harmful, and harmful microbes that cause different kind of diseases like common cold, polio, typhoid are called germs. So harmful microbes that cause diseases are called germs. Now question 5, fill in the blanks. First, the sticky yellow layer on the teeth is called dash. The answer is plaque. As you know, when we eat, tiny bits of food get stuck in spaces between our teeth. We need to clean them out, otherwise germs can grow there and form this sticky layer. We can also prevent this through proper brushing with a toothbrush and toothpaste. So the sticky yellow layer on the teeth is called plaque. Now second, dash is important for strong teeth. As you know, teeth break down food into simpler form. We need to make them strong by taking milk and milk products such as curd and cheese, which are rich sources of calcium. So the answer is calcium is important for strong teeth. Third, food pipe is also called dash. The answer is esophagus. As you know, food passes from the mouth through this thin long tube which is called food pipe and reaches the stomach. Now next, dash is a sac-like organ where food is broken down. The answer is stomach. Next, harmful dash which cause diseases are called germs. As you know, microbes are very small living thing that cannot be seen with the naked eye, and they can be only seen with the help of an instrument which is called microscope. Some microbes are useful as well as some microbes are harmful, and these harmful microbes are called germs. Now question number 6, true or false? The first statement, there are 3 sets of teeth in human being. This statement is false because human beings have 2 sets of teeth, temporary set and permanent set. By the age of 2.5 years, the first set of 20 teeth appears in child, and this first set is temporary teeth, and the second is permanent set. When the child is about 6 years old, the old milk teeth start falling out one by one, and these new teeth take place. So the first statement is false because human beings have 2 sets, temporary set and permanent set. Now second question, temporary teeth are also called milk teeth. The statement is true because by the time a child is 2.5 years old, this first set of 20 teeth appears, and this set of 20 teeth in a child is called temporary teeth, primary teeth or milk teeth. Now next statement, there are 7 incisors in all. The statement is false because there are 8 incisors in all. 4 in each jaw means 4 in upper jaw and 4 in lower jaw. and they are used for cutting and biting the food. Now next, premolars help to crush food and chew it. Now next, premolars help to crush food and chew it. The statement is true because they are broad and structure of premolar help to crush food and chew it, and there are 8 premolars in all. Next, the white part on the outside of a tooth is called the pulp. The statement is false because the white part on the outside of a tooth is called the enamel, while pulp is inside the dentine, and it is very soft and full of nerves and blood vessels. Today we have covered topics like need of teeth, means human being need teeth to break down food into simpler forms. Second topic, sets of teeth. Human beings have 2 sets of teeth, temporary set which is called mill teeth, and when the child is about 6 years old, these mill teeth start falling out one by one and new teeth take their place, and this set is called permanent set. Next topic, types of teeth. Teeth are mainly needed to bite and chew the food, and according to their function there are 4 types of teeth: incisors teeth, canines teeth, premolar teeth and molar teeth. Next topic is parts of tooth. As you know, a tooth has a crown and a root. The crown is the part we see, whereas the root is the part inside the gum. Then next topic, care of teeth. Proper care of teeth is very important, and there are so many different ways to protect your teeth, like brush your teeth at least twice a day. Rinse your mouth well after meals. Avoid eating too many sweet, sugary snack or soft drink, and visit the dentist regularly for checkup. Then the digestive system, the process by which food is broken down into a simpler form so that it can be easily taken in or absorbed by the body is called digestion. And there are various organs that works together and help in digestion, like mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, liver, large intestine and anus. Then next topic, healthy eating habits, like chew the food well and do not swallow it. Eat fruits and vegetables every day. Always wash your hands before and after meal. Rinse your mouth well after meals, and always try to eat a balanced diet. Then the last topic, microbes. As you know, microbes are very small living things that cannot be seen with the naked eye. They can be only seen with the help of an instrument called microscope. And there are main 4 types of microbe: virus, bacteria, fungi and protozoa.